It's me standing in front of you, the most benevolent and sophisticated audience, to share some strands of thoughts about the long topic, the social media merits and demerits from that. However, firstly, I greet my respected teachers and my beloved friends with well-known creed of Islam, the most impressive Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It's may Allah who brought me in this podium. I praise the Almighty. He is only sustainer of the universe and most benevolent. Alhamdulillahi mun'amil mutafannid. As we discuss this topic, we are forced to avoid many important elements due to the shortage of time. Forgive me. My dear brothers, firstly we have to know what is the social media. Yes, what is the social media? What is the definition of that? Social media is an interactive digitally mediated technologies that facilitate the creation or sharing of information and ideas, careers, and the forms of information expressions by virtual communities and networks. The idea that the social media are defined simply by their ability to bring the people together has been this as to God. It's needless to say, the social media is a dialogue of this highly developed era. It's more than a term used in daily life, but as well essential thing that which is human beings are exactly claiming it's a very necessary daily need. Firstly, we have to check out its merits. Yes, social media's merits. Firstly, we have to check out its merits. The social media's merits. If we check its merits, we can find out many merits. I think more 1 million of merits are examples in the topic of social media's merits. Here I am taking it has tuned through its name, social. We know that we are human beings are social creatures. Irrespective of their physical boundaries are the uncoverable distances. Our species have always found a way to interact with each other way. When social media brought us closer, simplified communication and eradicated the international boundaries, we naturally didn't hesitate to give it place in our lives. Social media has a spread community. We can constantly stay in a touch of no matter how location and effectively feed our social needs. Another way of introduction can come here to benefits of social media on this ground. We were eyewitnessing its change in the Hispanic time, the COVID-19 time. If we are take its second number of its merit, we can find out, we can say that more freedom to express. If we see to this contemporary situations of the highly republican, the most democratic country in the world, which is India, we can see many journalists and the many number of writers are in the jails. Yes, in the prisoners by their expressions, by their own expressions in the social media. So I think India is not a ground for that. In this contemporary situation, we can see many Indian literacies and the main writers from the many Western and Eastern parts of writers are prisoners by their expressing their ideas into the social communities. The government have been informed and the top level with the power of social media, the social issues come to the forefront for more easily. No expressions, no thoughts goes unnoticed anymore, and removal autocracy from that social networks. Because of we can make many social networks by our ability in the computer programming and many things. But we cannot make a computer programming with autocracy. Then we go to check the third number of our merit from the social media. If we know, if we say that in this panic time, the corona time, we have to undermine in the social networks because of the social distancing. Yeah, in this world, the man can't into geographically we can say that no one can no one can join together by the social distancing, the corona spreading. That time we take and we actioned a new era, this online education. Yeah. In this we can see in this Kerala, the Kerala government started a new sessions to educational purposes. That's first it's a program formed by the educational department of Kerala government. In that topic, the Kerala example and the Kerala followed by many other states by this action of education. Here we can see we have to study that the social media is a essential thing to this highly developed era. So this is the third one merit from all this. And next we have to take the fourth one, that is the business. Yes, we said that this highly developed era we can see many technological business marketing like universities, the distributors, and the online shopping, like so many like that. That signing to us that in this era we cannot move with in only the shortage of time we have to take to place take the demerits from that. So if it see its demerits, we can segregate that word in a single word. The addiction is the main most cruel and demerits of that. The addiction causes for the many important the next, firstly, the topic is the first point is addiction. Yes, the addiction causes many mental diseases like the blindness of eyes. If we look into the social medias in the hours and a long time, I will become a blindly situation. This is a major part of this addiction. The Oxford University's professors found that this addiction caused by the most many porn videos like many that's various causes for this like addictions. So we have to block and defend that likes addictions. In this contemporary situations, we can see many of peoples like the Western peoples and also Eastern peoples are highly dependent on these social medias. We will say that they were the marketing or businessing in the West, but there's not that. They were businessing by the showing their private parts of the body into the whole world. It's not good for us. It's not our culture. So we have to find out that point, the addiction. The second point is the fake news. Yes. Day before yesterday, we had a news that there is a big accident in the Nepal. Snowfall by the fish. Yes, fishes. common peoples don't believe that, but many of the students and the children believe it. But that's really it's a fake news from foolish computer programmers. At last, we have to wind up our video. In the conclusion, I have to say that there are many merits to the this social media and demerits into the social media. If we look at those things, we can find out the merits are the upper leveling in this but there are many demerits too for that. I will say that one thing. All things are mentioned or depended by the using of man. If we use by right path, we have no problems. If we use that in a wrong path, we have many problems. So I'm concluding my words. Thank you for watching this, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.